How's it going, guys? Jacob200 here. Today we're talking about the best way to get content marketing clients. If you're a freelance writer or you run a content marketing agency, I'm going to show you two quick ways to get clients that are really easy, especially if you're starting out. I've used both of these methods to sell content marketing, and I've brought in over $1 million in sales with outbound cold email specifically and cold calling. So hopefully you get value from this. By the way, if you want my free training around cold email, lead generation, and list building so you can build targeted lead lists and book more meetings, grab it in the description down below. You can have that for free, and it's pretty cutting edge. It's pretty cool, so go ahead and grab that. So the first method we're talking about is going to be Upwork. Upwork is a freelance job board, and it's really good if you're just starting out. I don't recommend using Upwork if you're more experienced, if you have a lot of case studies, because it's gone into a state where I feel like it's way more for beginners. You're going to get lower price clients on Upwork, but there are some gem clients here. I closed a client that was awesome, and we worked together for a while, and he ended up paying over the course of our relationship like tens of thousands of dollars. I really enjoyed working with him. So Upwork can be a good way to get clients, and it's especially good if you're new, because most freelancers on Upwork, I feel like, are terrible at applying the jobs. And if you are able to stand out from the crowd, even without a lot of experience, if you're willing to do what I'm about to show you, you can get clients for content writing as a freelancer pretty easily. So the most popular video on my channel I posted about a little over a year ago, and it was about getting clients on Upwork. It's still valid today. So I'll link it now if you want to go watch that. But I talk about, I basically show you how most people apply to jobs, because I've hired on Upwork as well. I've hired and spent a lot of money on Upwork. And so I know what most people do when they apply, and it's pretty bad. So if you follow the tips in this video, I'll show you what most people do wrong on Upwork. I'll show you actual applications for a job that I did not respond to. And I'll show you a job that I did respond to that I actually closed the deal, and I'll show you exactly why. The high level is most people, when they apply to jobs, let's see if I have any. Okay, so here's an example of a job that I posted. This was 2 years ago. I haven't hired in a long time. If we look at the proposals that I got, this is like a low-level task, but look at this. Everyone sends the same generic cover letter, or it's it's obviously not personalized. It's just there's nothing that stands out about it. Okay, I guess file. It's great. Hope you're safe and healthy. Cool. What does this even mean? You know what I mean? This is just such a generic message. This is also clearly copy and pasted. Most people copy and paste their messages and don't actually personalize it, and it looks like no one ever does their homework to personalize it for your application. So all you have to do to stand out on Upwork is have a portfolio, right? A good one. And if you're a writer, that could be a few posts, a few articles you've written. Right? If you can tie those articles to SEO results, if you've worked for someone before and you have some results to show for, some traffic gains or some leads that you've generated, that's great. But even if you just have well-written content, and you could even do this right now, you could literally write a few posts, a few blog posts, or a few copywriting examples if you're going for copyright. Whatever you want to sell, just write a few examples, number one. Number two, in your message, just make it short and sweet. And I show you to do this in my other video. Make it short, make it personalized, and send a 1-minute Loom video where you introduce yourself, you show them their job posting and basically summarize their needs, and then just show them a quick example of how you've done something for them, done something similar in the past, and talk about a customer story, or just your experience, right? Any experience. And I guarantee you, if they actually see your application, you'll get hired, or at least you'll get a meeting, okay? So this is a very easy way to get meetings, because most people, they just post something random, they copy and paste a message. It's really bad. So if you keep yours super short, a few sentences, you're human, you have a Loom video that you can send. Loom is a free screen recording tool. It's really cool. You can record a little video, a screen share with your face on it, a video face cam, kind of like this, and it instantly upload it to Loom, and then just send it. Basically, as soon as you're done recording, you get a link, and you can just send them the link, and it's they can click the link and open and watch the video, and that's it. It's really cool. So it's a really easy way to stand out, and it's a really easy way to get work. So if I go into my freelancing account, let's see how many content writer. Okay, let's see how many jobs show up. 2,800 jobs. Let's search for high paying jobs, expert level. Okay, $50 an hour, $75 an hour. These aren't all gonna be exactly what you want. These aren't gonna be all great, but again, this is for starting out. You can build your portfolio, get some initial clients, you can sort through here, and look and see what you're looking for, right? So I would say Upwork's a great place to start. The second way that you can get some content marketing work if you're starting out is by emailing agencies, right? If you want to go directly to clients and directly get new clients yourself, that's a bit harder, and you're going to need more of a portfolio and more trust to build up. So if you're trying to build your portfolio, you're trying to break in, it's a lot easier to sell to other agencies than it is to sell to their clients, right? And these agencies already like value content marketing, and they're always looking for good writers. So if you go to a website like clutch.co and you look up SEO companies, you have 42,000 agencies here, right? And you can just look up like all these different companies: Straight North, Titan Growth, Search Bloom, Big Leap. I have actually talked to them before. They're pretty cool. So if you look them up on LinkedIn, this is going to follow my lead generation training and cold email process. So if you don't have my lead generation training, go to the link down below. You can grab it. And if you want to know how to write some cold email scripts, I also have videos about that on my channel too. I think I even have one for content marketing. But you can look for like, the CEO of the company or whoever the hiring manager is, right? And just make a list of agencies and like, let's say content marketing, content editor and writer, content writer, maybe you email him, digital marketing manager, content and SEO marketing, project management. This might be the person. Whoever is like in charge of the writers, and it's going to be different based on the agency size. You can just make a list of people. Most agencies, if they're under 50 employees especially, you could probably go for the owner. But basically, you just send them a cold email and you're like, hey, I'm a freelance content writer. I've worked for X, Y, and Z before, or, I've attached a sample. I'd love to, if you're looking for some work, some content writing work, I'm your gal or I'm your guy. You could even go on LinkedIn and you could search for like content writer on LinkedIn and then go look for jobs. And then you're going to get a bunch of content writing jobs, right? This is the third way to do it. So you could say, I want a contract full-time. You could say, I want remote is important to me, remote. And let's see how many jobs you get. 5,000 content writing jobs in the United States. So then you can make a list of these companies and reach out to the hiring manager at these companies. So there's so many ways to get clients. I've just outlined those. The first method is Upwork, okay? Second method is going to be going on Clutch and emailing SEO companies or emailing content marketing agencies, right? Cold emailing them and pitching them using my templates. The third way is going to be applying to jobs here on LinkedIn, and also you can get by if you cold email the hiring managers at these jobs. In fact, I would say you're better off cold emailing the people that are hiring, because what happens is like these job posts get like 5,000 applications. Just like on Upwork, there's a lot of applicants and they all have poor applications, and most people just skim through them and they like probably won't see yours, and it's just like you're gonna blend in. But if you send to the person who's filtering through all the garbage a really well written cold email, you're gonna stand out. You're gonna get right to the front of their queue, and you'll probably get an interview at the very least. You can go from there. So here's how you can get your first, one of your first freelance writing, content writing jobs, and then as you build up your portfolio, this way you can probably go into business for yourself and get your own direct clients instead of working for people on Upwork or other agencies. But this is a really good way to start. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.